Hello, my purposeful family. Are you doing? Hope you are doing fine. So, God wants me to share this wonderful message and testimony with you. However, before I continue, God wants me to share this testimony with you. So, can you imagine? I was driving home. As I got to my home area, my home street, I noticed the traffic light was not working. Everyone were just driving turn by turn, like four-way stop sign. Also, my GPS stopped working. I was like, oh my God, I don't know the way home. So God reminded me how I came with the GPS. Like, He gave me an idea on how to go back home. So I was like, God, which way? God was like, you entered on the right on this street. That means you go on the left on this street to go back home. Wow, God is awesome. Telling me how to go home without GPS. As I was driving, the traffic lights not working in my area. That means there is no power in my area. And that means there's no lights in my house. Wow. So thank God my security camera in my room can still work and record even if there is no power, and my camera can work without Wi-Fi and without power. Thank God. So I got closer to my house and I realized the traffic light was showing. That means the power was back. Because I was praying, I was like, God, please let the power come back, and God answered my prayer ASAP. Within some few minutes, the power was back. Thank God. So, before I got home, the power was back and God answered my prayer ASAP. Glory to awesome God. See, there is power in hearing the voice of God. Like, seriously, it's so important. Like, when you are stuck and the GPS stops working, God will be your GPS. Seriously, seriously, get closer to God. Have a personal relationship with Him. Have a two-way conversation with Him, not one-way conversation. You sing, you pray, and go about your business. No, you wait to hear from God. God speaks and He wants to speak to you. He wants to help you. He wants to tell you about your future. He wants to tell you who He created you to be. He wants you to be happy. He wants to make you happy. He wants to make you joyful no matter what you are going through. Like, He wants to be your peace in the midst of confusion. God wants to speak to you. So relax and spend time with Him, and also wait to hear from Him. If you can't hear God's voice, ask Him, God, please, I want to hear your voice like Taye, and He will answer you. He's a kind God. He wants the best for us. So hearing His voice is very important. Don't move until God says move, because He wants the best for us. Everything He says is for our benefit. Whether we like it or not, whether we are comfortable with it or not, everything He says is for our benefit. Also, my housemates upstairs, she will go into the bathroom and put stuff in the zinc so I don't wash my hands after using the restroom. I ignored her and opened the bathroom tap and wash my hand there. Like, God revealed something to me. God said, it is paining her that I am ignoring her. I am not retaliating as God advised, because God said He will deal with her Himself. Also, because I have better things to do than to play games with her. Like, God told me to ignore what she does, that ignoring her even hurts her more. Like, it was paining her that I'm ignoring her foolishness. Silence is golden. Sometimes just ignore people's foolishness. It will hurt them more. Like, the moment you respond, you give them power. So she's wasting her time opening the window all night. I don't care. It does not hurt me. In fact, my room is warm anyway. So if you put rubbish in the bathroom, I don't care. I care about something more important. writing God's book, doing what God says, paying attention to God. I'm so busy focusing on God that when I see her rubbish, I just smile. Like, the more rubbish she does is a sign that she's frustrated that I'm ignoring her. So that was a great revelation from God. Sometimes I used to think, God, let us do something back to her. God is like, waste of time. Not doing anything actually hurts her more. I'm like, what? And that was true. Like, she's so confused. She will open the window and she'll be like, with this hot tire. Then another minute she will close the window with this hot tire. You know what's funny? I'm so important to her. She's always thinking about how to hurt me. As for me, she's not important to me. So I never think of revenging because I have more important things to focus on, like God and the things that God wants me to do. Like, think about it. I just finished writing chapter 2 of God's book and my housemate is looking for ways to distract me. But it's not working. It's not working because God has helped me to be immune to a distraction. Yes. And it does not hurt me. She's just wasting her time. In fact, God and I will be laughing at her stupidity. Like, when I see the window open, God and I will be laughing. When I see stuff in the zinc, God and I will be laughing. It tells us a state of mind. Oh, she's angry today. Oh, she's not angry today. Like, it's so funny when people are acting foolish and they think they are hurting you, but they are not. Like, God and I will be laughing seriously at our housemate upstairs and continue writing God's book and continue preaching the gospel. Like, who is losing? She's losing. Who is winning? God and I are winning. God's purpose is still going on. God's book is still going on, still preaching online. So what she's doing does not affect me, does not affect my purpose, does not affect my mind, because God has made it not to affect me, because God has given me a strategy to avoid her, because God will deal with her on his own. God is a God of vengeance. What goes around comes around. She will receive her own punishment from God himself. While God is punishing her, I am enjoying myself. While she's acting foolish and doing evil things, I'm enjoying myself because it is not hurting me like it used to. It shows that she has nothing to do but to think of me all day. I'm so special. God and I are so special. My housemates can't get over us. Like, they love God and I so much, they think about us all day. You know what I mean? I mean the opposite. Like, they even come back home from work early just to hurt us. Like, they are wasting their time. Instead of them to go to work and earn their salary, they are coming home early from work, or they didn't even go to work that day. Waste of time. It's not working, child. So God has helped me to get over their evil deeds and making me to stay focused on him, eyes on him. I am making progress in my life, my project, God's purpose. The housemate upstairs should keep on acting stupid. When she's tired, she will stop. If she never gets tired, if she gains value from doing evil, she should continue. I don't care, because it is not affecting me anymore. I'm smiling when I even see her foolishness. Like, even the housemate downstairs, when she sends her dog upstairs, I'm like, it's the dog that is suffering, not me. No blanket. The dog is cold, not me. You know, all I do is send it away. In fact, as soon as I open my door, the dog runs away. So it's like, I'm never stressing myself anymore. The dog is afraid of God and I. Like, God has made me immune to my evil housemates, foolishness, and evil deeds, because God has diverted my mind and my attention to focus on him. Yeah, we continue in the next video.